Rama as a child, Ram Lalla. Positive child means innocence. Innocence is it is this innocence which attracts the people towards a child. So, this innocence, this you can see with the wise men also, like Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Normally, when we move with the children, we also may acquire innocence through them. When we play with the children, when we are with the children, from them that innocence can come to us also. So, in Upasana too, when we start to see God as a child, we start to imbibe the innocence from God. In this way, Ram Lalla's Upasana, its result is innocence. We are starting today's session with Kausalya Bhava to inaugurate that. Before Kausalya Mata, Sita Mata has come. Tato Maya Vagbhiradina Bhashina. Today is a very important day. Two important bhavas, Vatsalya Bhava and Madhurya Bhava, are going to be dealt. Yesterday we saw Sakya Bhava and Virodha Bhava. Went very nicely. Wonderful experience. Today, as a continuation, we are going to deal with this Vatsalya Bhava. So for Vatsalya Bhava, I felt I can start with this song. It's a very nice song. Madan Mor ke चंद की झलकनी निदरती तनु ज्योति नील कमल मणि जलद की उपमा कहे लघुमती होती मातृ सुकृत राम लल्ला मातृ सुकृत राम लल्ला पगनुपुर कटी किंकिणी कर कंजनी पहुंची मंजू हिय हरि नख अद्भुत वन्यो मानो मनसिज मणि गणगंजू पुरजन शिरमणि राम लल्ला लल्ला पुरजन शिरमणि राम लल्ला भालचरितमय चंद्रमाय सोलह कला निधान चित चकोर तुलसी कियो कर चित चकोर तुलसी कियो कर प्रेम अमीय रसपान तुलसी को जीवन राम लल्ला लल्ला तुलसी को जीवन Ram Lalla. We all know that God is a child because of various reasons. The most important feature of a child is that child plays. God also plays. And child plays due to its creativity. And the child is fresh. Child sees the world with a fresh eye. Therefore, child's mind is original. And due to that, child can get easily several insights. I keep my mind always like a child, therefore my query and the findings started to grow. This is what Albert Einstein says. So, child is featured with not only creativity but also quest and learning. Creativity is nothing but a manifestation of learning. Yes, through creativity, through pranks, child learns. That is why child is making pranks. And above all, child is innocent. That is why we all enjoy the child. If somebody doesn't like a child, it means he must be very cruel and sadist. Please understand. God is a child because he has all these features of a child. We may think that Vedanta is a very dry subject, but one of the greatest Vedantic texts, Brahmasutram of Badarayana, calls simply God as a child. Lokavattu Leela Kaivalyam. Badarayana doesn't bother, ponder over very much why this creation. Why this creation? If you ask this question, why God created the world, then you can ask the same question to an artist, a poet. Why are you creating a poem? You can go and ask a child, why are you playing? You may ask a dancer, why are you dancing? You may ask a singer, why are you singing? If somebody is writing an epic maker or a poet, as I said, why are you writing a poem? If you ask this question, if the poet is very sincere, he may get insulted. If you ask this question, are you going to publish anywhere? To publish or to get money your painting? If you ask this question, he will be insulted. There is no question regarding this. A philosopher, I have forgotten his name, a Western philosopher. While he was a boy, a competition, essay competition, he joined in that. Schoolboy, in his school essay competition. In that essay competition, the essay's topic is why. Essay's topic is why. Then he got the first prize. Do you know what he wrote in his competition? Only 2 words. Why not? For this he got first prize. Okay. Sri Aurobindo, evening talks with Aurobindo in his book, in that book. Some disciple of Sri Aurobindo just gives a comment. God is not bound to take forms. Please understand. God is not bound to take forms. For that, Aurobindo responded, God is not bound not to take forms. Please, it's very, very subtle. Okay. See, God is not bound to take forms is fine. We all understand. God is not bound not to take forms. Very interesting. So, what's the meaning of the statement, God is not bound not to take forms? Its simple meaning is, while I am telling this statement, some children crossed. This is the meaning. There is a meaning for my statement. Okay. They are not bound not to cross. Okay. Children's nature is to play. God's nature is to play. Lokavattu Leela Kaivalyam. எவ்வளோ தூரம் நம்ம அதை எக்ஸ்ப்ளோர் பண்ணிட்டு போனாலும் you can't come to any conclusion regarding the nature. And the place where you can never come to any conclusion, how much intelligent you may be, there you need to bring this Answer: this is a sport. This is a Leela, Bhagavan's Leela, the way in which you see the God. That is why our Hindu Dharma, I don't know whether any other Dharma has this dimension. Of course, Christianity got from us infant Jesus. After coming to India, they got this idea of infant Jesus. Before that, it was not there. And it is told that, I don't know, Stephen Knapp, I saw in his essay, whether it is true or not. Even in the various shrines in Saudi Arabia, okay, before the emergence of Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad, one of the shrines dedicated was to a god, okay, who is a child, okay, in the lap of a mother. So that kind of picture was there, painting was there. And these things, some traces we can see in the old civilizations for God as a child, but in Hindu Dharma, up to our times, it is alive. Okay, we see God as a child, sometimes or many a time making pranks. Okay, God's Leela, whatever disturbance comes in our life, we say these are all God's Leela. We don't get stressed. Okay, Bhagavan is playing with us. God is playing with us. Okay, this is what we say. So Hindu Dharma has this. Therefore, in Hindu Dharma, for that, for example, Murugan, Tirumurugatrupadai, one of the oldest literary works of Tamil, probably of the world, is Tirumurugatrupadai. The first Sangam book, first available Sangam book. It talks about the child Muruga. We see that. And then in the same Sangam literature, in some places, we see Krishna's Leelas also, pastimes. Pastimes, can we say? Sports, yes. And in Puranas, of course, even in Mahabharata, in Sabha Parva, we see various child pranks of Krishna, Krishna's pastimes or sports. In Sabha Parva, Bhishma is narrating all those things to Yudhishthira. As a flashback, it comes. And then in Puranas, in Vishnu Purana, in Bhagavatam, we see a detailed description of various child plays of Krishna. And then, above all, our Periyalvar, in his composition, wonderfully describes Krishna's child play, Krishna's sports. And on seeing Muruga as a child, Krishna as a child, Meenakshi's devotees, they start to see Meenakshi as a child and Meenakshi's Pillai Tamil, as Krishna's Pillai Tamil Periyalvar brought. Some Meenakshi devotee brought Meenakshi's Pillai Tamil also. So we have various gods in Hindu Dharma, therefore all devotees want to see their God as a child. So comes Shiva as a child, above all Ganesha as a child. These are all children gods, okay. So and recently Hanuman as a child in cartoons and all. Hanuman as a child. I know in North India, I don't know about South India. In North India, there are old women, some old women who call Hanuman as a child. Here also, I have seen some mommies are telling Anju, Anju, like this for Anjaneyer. Okay, seeing these gods as children. God is a child. So, if this is the case, then the question comes: Rama as a child, Ram Lalla. Ram Lalla, so many things are there to talk about Ram Lalla. Probably some 9 days are required for Rama's Bala Leelas. Even though it is not found in Valmiki's Ramayana, I will tell later what is found in Valmiki Ramayana. We will go to that later. Now, just I give some references. Rama's Bala Leela, Ram Lalla, the dimension you can see in Adhyatma Ramayana, also in Ananda Ramayana, And in regional languages, you can see this in Ramcharitmanas very much, Tulsidas Ramayana, and Assami Madhava Kantali Ramayana, which is far, far older than Ramcharitmanas. Okay. Madhava Kantali is closer to Kamban by time. Okay. That also sings this. And Kashmiri Ramayana, Prakash Ram's Ramavatara that also has child sports of Ramachandra. And we may be seeing Tyagaraja's composition. Tyagaraja's Rama Bala Leela is there. Beautiful song. Sundaramanji will be singing and explaining it, I hope. Evening he will come and do that. And let me come here to a great soul. This is Ramabhadra Deeksheethar. Ramabhadra Deeksheethar's slokas, some slokas, they are very heart-touching. First, let me take this Ramakarnamritham. I don't know the author, this is anonymous. Recently, somebody published this book, Inventing the Author, authored by Bhagavanama Bodhendral. He just published it. Anyhow, before that, it was an anonymous text, Ramakarnamritham. You see this? Charusmera mukambujam charanayoho manjukvanam nupuram chanchadratna lalantikali kalasat kasturika patrakam kanta vyagranakhanu bandi kanaka graiveyaka lankritam Kausalyanka vibhushanam Kuvalayashyamam bhajamashishum. This is a baby Rama who is on the lap of Kausalya. Charusmera mukambujam, beautiful smile in the lips. And he has a little nupura. Nupura? Anklets, yes. Charanayor manjukkonan nupuram. And it is making a jingling sound. And then the child also has little bangle in the hands, a ring in the ring finger, and there is a chain from this ring to bangle, because when the child is taking the finger to the mouth, the ring should not enter into the mouth. And Vyagranaka is very important. Kshatriya Balaka, it has a Vyagranaka as a jewel. And he himself is an ornament for Kausalya, Mother Kausalya, Kausalyanka Vibhushanam. Kuvalaya Shyamam, he is blue like Kuvalaya flower. May we adore this child. Let us now come to Ramabhadra Deeksheethar. Manisaradharam kanthe madhye hiranmaya kinkini nahana subhagam nalikaksham Navambudame chakam Dasharata nrupastrinam ankeshu sankramitam kramat vichunuta janaha trayantartham vidambita shaishavam. With the manisara in the neck and with the golden kinkini, this beautiful child, also with the yellow robe, a blue color child. This child is jumping from Kausalya to Sumitra and Sumitra to Kaikeyi and Kaikeyi to Manthara also. All are there. In this way, the child is playing in Dasharatha's house. Dasharatha Nrupastrinam Ankeshu Sankramitam Kramat. May we search the meaning of the Veda on the laps of Dasharatha's woman. Okay, child is jumping from this place to that place, right? Janaha trayantartham vidambita shay. Trayi means Veda. Veda's meaning. Let us search for the meaning of the Veda, which is jumping from one lap to another lap. This is a beautiful shloka. And little grown-up child. Hastenam bhuja komalena Charanam boja konam nupuram Kausalya करपल्लवाङ्कुलिदलानि आलम्ब्य मन्दं चरन् पश्यन् पङ्क्तिरताक्षि पङ्कज नवादित्यः हरत्येव मे चित्तं कोऽपि चिरं तनोति युवतेः उत्तंसभूतः प्रभुः. This is also a beautiful shloka. Kausalya is holding the baby hand of Rama, and Rama is now trying to walk. His anklets are making sound, cheerful sound. Kausalya karapallavanguli dalani alambya mandam charan. Slowly, the baby is walking. So, this baby is a son, and also son of Dasharatha. This son makes the lotus face of Dasharatha to blossom. This baby charms my heart. This baby captivates my heart. This is the shloka of Ramabhadra Deeksheethar. It's just a sample. There are so many shlokas, and there is one more shloka by Ramabhadra Deeksheethar which says how Sumantra is taking Ram Lalla, baby Rama, on the elephant. Dasharatha, from the terrors watching this, baby Rama is enjoying that elephant named Shatrunjaya. Sumantra is taking here and there baby Rama on the elephant. That shloka is also beautiful. These are the verses of Ramabhadra Deeksheethar. And interestingly, if somebody knows he can sing, he or she can sing. Arunagirinathar is also singing the Rama Bala Leela, how Kausalya is addressing Rama, how Kausalya is cajoling the kid. That Rama Bala Leela Arunagirinathar is singing in Tirupugal. These are all various songs and experiences regarding the child Rama. In Ramcharitmanas, there is a Kanda named Uttara Kanda, which has nothing to do with the banishment of Sita. Tulsidas never narrates anything about that. There is not even a hint. In fact, there is a hint against it. He concludes the story with the statement, Sita remained happy in the house of, that is, he remained in her house happily, Satatam Anindita, this is how he ends, without having any apavada. I take this to be a passive resistance for that story. Okay, that's another topic. Let me come to the point. In Uttarakhand, there is a beautiful story in Ramcharitmanas. I don't know where Tulsidas got this story. Probably Tulsidas is a mystic. From his mystic experience, he must have got this story because he is highly connected to Varanasi and Varanasi related practices. He is first of all a Ramanandi. Normally, Ramanandis are connected to both Ayodhya and Varanasi. Ramananda tradition is a fusion of Varanasi and Ayodhya. Okay. So, Tulsidas naturally is connected to Lord Shiva and also connected to several Siddhas like Kakabhusandi. He narrates that story, Kakabhusandi's story, very interesting story. Kakabhusandi is a Siddha and he practiced spiritual sadhana under the guidance of Lomasha Maharshi. Lomasha Maharshi initiated this Kakabhushandi in Bhakti Marga. There also, he offered the Ram Lalla as Kakabhushandi's Ishtadevata, baby Rama, child Rama as Ishtadevata. And Kakabhushandi is meditating on baby Rama within the heart, playing with that baby Rama, Bala Rama, Okay, that is how he was spending his life. And he also comes to know that this Rama is born in Ayodhya. So he comes to see that Rama, assuming the form of a crow. In Valmiki's Ramayana, there is a crow. That's a different story. In Ramcharitmanas, there is a crow. This crow comes to see Rama. This crow always plays with Rama. Normally, Kausalya feeds the child only showing this crow. She also offers to this crow. Crow and Rama play together. Once Busandi developed a doubt, this baby, this child, is so realistic. Okay. How Lomasa Maharshi called this child as Paramatman and made this child as my Ishtadevata. This is a real child. Nothing more than that. Even though it is blissful, this child is blissful. Even though this child gives me peace, I agree those things. But it is a child. I thought my Ishtadevata must be the supreme God. I never see any God element in this child. Even grown-up Rama is like this. Atmanam Manusham Manye. Ramam Dasarathatmajam. Child is so original. So this Kakabusandi started to develop a little doubt regarding this child. So let me test this child. How? By threatening the child. Sometimes crows, if they come, they leave elders, but if they see the children, sometimes they come and threaten. Like that, this crow starts to make some pranks with the child and sees whether the child is crying or not. On seeing this crow, child smiled and tried to catch the crow. Okay. Crow started to fly. And the crow saw behind. The child's experience of that crow, Kakabusandi. This child's hand it gets extended to that level wherever the crow goes. Crow is going to all worlds. Indraloka, Varunaloka, Chandraloka, up to Brahmaloka. Only that much the crow can travel, not above that. Up to Brahmaloka, everywhere the child could see, crow could see child Rama's hand extending up to it. This is a new kind of Vishwarupa. Crow couldn't escape. And it's a mystical experience. Okay, so Tulsidas describes another thing also. The Kakabusandi starts to withdraw himself. Okay, not only in the external world, he tries to fly. In his heart also, in his meditation also, he is transcending the thoughts, chitta vrittis. There also he could see child's hand. And he transcends the mind and the intellect, mano buddhi. There also he could see child's hand. He transcends ahankara, ego. There also he sees child's hand. He transcends then mahattattva, above ahankara. Okay, there also he could see. Even in avyakta he could see child's hand. So this child is all pervasive. Finished. No other go. I have to yield myself to that child. Suddenly some force came. That force is something like Markandeya's story, hereafter. That force made the child, that force pushed the child into the mouth of, pushed the crow into the mouth of the child. This crow entered into the stomach and could see various worlds and crossed this universe. This is very important. This you can't find in Markandeya's story. Crossed this universe. Entered into another universe. And there various experiences. And entered another universe. There are various universes. The word universe doesn't have any plural. Universes, okay, is newly coined. But in Sanskrit, for universe, in Sanskrit, it is Brahmandam. Brahmandam has plural. Brahmandani bahuni. There are countless Brahmandas. Recently, they coined a new name. What's that? Yes, who's it? Multiverse. And this Kakabusandi traveled multiverse. Several universes Kakabusandi goes. Several suns, SUNs. Okay, several moons, suns, stars. Every universe has a sun in center. Every universe has moon. Every universe has stars. Several planets. Every universe has Jupiter. Different Jupiters, different suns, different stars, different moons. That is how Kakabusandi could visualize. But the same Rama, Tulsidas says. Rama is the same. He is not visualizing different Ramas. In every universe, he could see the same Ram Lalla, the baby Rama, the child Rama. That is the grandeur of Rama. These are all internal experiences, finally coming back to the material world. And he could see Ram Lalla standing in front of him, fell at Ram Lalla's feet. Ram Lalla is consoling this Kakabusandi and asks, I can give you any kind of boon, Sayujya, Sarshti, Samipya, Yoga Siddhis. Anything you want, you can ask. Kakabusandi says, no, I have seen all those things in your stomach. I could see all those things. Above all, I need only and only the true devotion, and that true devotion to your lotus feet alone is enough for me. With this, the story ends. Kakabusandi's story. It's a nice story. Just recollecting it. There is a psychologist you may be knowing, Erikson. His very famous book, I Am Okay, You Are Okay, where he talks about 3 dimensions of a personality. He gives 3 terms: child, adult, and parent. Child, adult, and parent. Every personality has these 3 dimensions. Children predominantly have this child dimension. Okay, youngsters predominantly have adult dimension. But it doesn't mean youngsters don't have child dimension. And the old men predominantly have adult parent dimension. This is what he says. And based on this, his whole analysis happens, which is called as transactional analysis. Very interesting book and very important book also in psychology. In that sense, we can see in the grown-up Rama also a child. Somebody asked me, is there any Bala Leela for Rama in Valmiki's Ramayana? Yes, it is there. Where? In grown-up Rama. Grown-up Rama is also a child. Otherwise, at the age of 39, I think, surely the age of 25th, Rama was exiled. So 25 plus 14, 39, okay. At the age of 39, he again meets Dasaratha after the destruction of Ravana. Dasaratha comes from heaven. Dasaratha sees Rama. There Valmiki says, Aropyankam Mahabahuhu Varasanagataha Prabhuhu Bahubhyam Samparishvajye Tato Vakyam Samadade. See, just before that chapter, you can see how Brahma is extolling Rama. Brahma establishes Rama as Paratattva and Parabrahman. All those things happen. And Lord Shiva is talking to Rama. Indra is talking to Rama. Rama's supremacy is established in these chapters. In the same chapters, Dasaratha comes to see Rama. Rama prostrates before Dasaratha. Now my supremacy is established. I am Parabrahman. I can't prostrate before anybody. Rama doesn't tell like that. On seeing Dasaratha, Rama prostrates before Dasaratha. Aropya Ankam, Dasaratha invites Rama, Dasaratha hugs Rama and smells the head of Rama. Not only that, he had Rama on his lap. Which Rama? 39-year-old Rama. Dravavud Dasharatha Ajira Bihari, Mangala Bhavana Amangalahari. Okay. Tulsidas is talking about the baby Rama sitting on the lap of Dasharatha. Dravavud Dasharatha Ajira Bihari. Valmiki is talking about 39-year-old Rama sitting on the lap of King Dasharatha. Aropyankam Mahabahu. It means Dasharatha sees a child in Rama. Okay. There must be some child in Rama which Dasharatha understands and behaves in that way. While Rama is going to forest, he is at the age of 25. 25-year-old Rama is addressed as Vatsa, not by Dasharatha, not by Kausalya or Sumitra, but by the people of Ayodhya. Vatsa naivam niyukteyam vanavasaya maithili. While Rama is tying the tree bark as a garment to Sita, on seeing that event, people couldn't tolerate. They started to cry. At that time, they are addressing Rama as, "Oh child Rama, please don't do that." Vatsa. That is why in our traditions, we name our children as Ramavatsam. See, there are various ways to cajole Rama. We don't call Rama as Rama, even though Valmiki has only that epithet. Throughout the epic, you can see only Rama there. We add a few more things. What are they? Ramavatsa, Ramachandra, Ramabhadra. These are all the very beautiful names. To my knowledge, Ramabhadra was first used by Bhavabhuti. He only introduced it, Ramabhadra in Uttara Ramacharita. Then followed by it, many great poets called him as Ramachandra. I know a person named Ramavatsa. It's a very great Ramabhakta, Ramavatsan. Okay. These names, Ramavatsa, Ramabhadra, Ramachandra, in these ways we are cajoling Sri Rama. Okay. These are all due to Vatsalya Bhava. What is the etymological meaning of the word Rama? You go to the root. Can anybody tell? Yes. Ramukridayam. Ramukridayam, from which the word Rama came. It means Rama is sportive. Okay. Rama is to sport. Probably having that in the mind, Kamban starts with the statement Agalagila Velayatudayam. Okay. It's just a translation of the word Rama. Okay. So what kind of Krida Rama has? What kind of sport? Does he know badminton like our Shyam? Or football? May not be cricket. Maybe cricket also. Kittipulla. All these things. Does he know all these things? Is he sportive? Yes, he can be. Definitely. Because Valmiki says in Ayodhya Kanda only about grown-up Rama. Vaiharikanam Shilpanam Vigyata Artha Vibhagavit. He is expert in various viharas. Among his tall virtues, this is recorded. He is expert in various viharas. That is why he is called as Vihari in Ayodhya. In Ayodhya, Vihari means Rama. He plays. All those things are not recorded in detail in Valmiki's Ramayana, but one thing is recorded. His archery itself is a play. Mumocha Leelaya Ramaha. Rama is shooting arrows in a playful way. Playful way means effortlessly. Nobody knows when he takes the arrow, when he fixes the arrow, when he shoots. It's so speedy and so effortless that the whole process is invisible. నాదదానం శదాన్ ఘోరాన్ నముంచంతం శిలీముఖాన్ నకార్ముకం వికర్షంతం రామం పశ్యామి సంయుగే. That effortlessness is observed by Valmiki as sportiveness. Not only effortlessness, but also Ramachandra's wisdom. What is that wisdom? Understanding the things around him to be transitory. Sarve kshayanta nichayaha. That contributes in his childness, not childishness. Childness, let us coin the term if it is not there. Childhood, no, childness, okay. That is his balyam. Okay. What is that? That makes him effortless. That makes him sportive. Which makes him sportive? Understanding the things to be transitory. This great understanding. Wherever you see, maturity dawns only from this understanding. Things around me, the roles I play, the activities I do, the posts I have, the jobs I have, nothing is permanent in the world. The relations I have, evam bharyascha putrascha jnatayascha dhanani cha sametya vyavadhavanti dhruvo hyesham vinabhava yata kashtam cha. All these slokas are there. Rama talks to Tara, Rama talks to Bharata. In all these contexts, you can see Rama's understanding of the transitory nature of the forms and the names of material nature. This understanding can make him, if he internalizes that understanding, it can make him sportive and effortless. That is how Rama is sportive. As he is sportive, he could become holistic. These are all interconnected. One who understands an object to be stationary or permanent, any object, a chair or body or mind or the place, the roles we play, one who understands these things to be stationary, he cannot grow at all. He cannot become matured. He cannot become effortless. He cannot be sportive. Sportive in the sense in life, okay, not in sports. Only he can grow who can understand the transitory nature of the nature. Let me come to the point. So this wisdom helps. Wisdom makes Rama a child. Wisdom grows Rama as a child. Fine. This is one aspect. So let me conclude with two things. Point number one. Rama temple which is going to come. Where? In Ayodhya. We have Rama in sitting posture, Kumbakonam Ramaswamy, Kanakabhavan Bihari. We have Rama in standing posture everywhere. Kalyana Ramar, Vadur Ramar, standing posture. But for the first time to my knowledge in the world, baby Rama is going to have a temple. It is not a new temple. It was already demolished. Now it's coming back. You may ask. It was demolished, but before that, Rama who was there in the temple was something different, about which Skanda Purana is telling. It is called as Harivishnu Mandiram in Skanda. Okay. So in that temple, who was there? Some Rama resembling Bhadrachala Rama was sitting there. Okay. Rama, the Rama's idol, which resembles Bhadrachalam, was there. Now in new temple, baby Rama is going to come. That's interesting. So for the first time, we are going to have Ram Lalla, baby Rama's temple. That's very interesting. So at that time of Ram Lalla's temple, we have an opportunity to listen to this or enjoy this lecture. The topic is Ram Lalla. Erikson divides the every dimension, like child, adult and parent. He divides into two: positive child, negative child. Positive adult, negative adult. Positive parent, negative parent. In these things, Sri Mohanji says the positive child is the sweetest part of the personality. Negative child is something different. Negative child means crying. Okay, children cry a lot, and also pecking. Okay, hen pecking. These are all the negative child. Positive child is the sweetest part. Positive child means innocence. Innocence is it is this innocence which attracts the people towards a child. So, this innocence, this you can see with the wise men also, like Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Normally, when we move with the children, we also may acquire innocence through them. When we play with the children, when we are with the children, from them that innocence can come to us also. So in Upasana too, when we start to see God as a child, we start to imbibe the innocence from God. In this way, Ram Lalla's Upasana, its result is innocence. Where we can see this? We can see this with Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa is multifaceted. He has many dimensions, many spiritual paths he practiced in his life, starting from the most terrific path of Tantra practices up to the most innocent path. All these things he practiced in his life. He might have practiced all these things, but what is his feature? What is his lakshanam? Innocence. Ramakrishna is a child. This innocence. What is the source of the innocence of Ramakrishna? It's because among those paths he practiced, one of the most important paths is seeing God as child. Which God? Rama. He always had or has a baby Rama with him, an idol, crawling Rama. And Ramakrishna is also a Ramanandi, for your information, for two reasons. One, he imbibed Hanumat Bhava, Dasya Bhavam, like a Ramanandi saint. And several paths, several persons belonging to several paths come to see him. And they show a margam. This is in the story of Ramakrishna. They learn something from Ramakrishna too. The same way, a Siddha, a mystic, who is a Ramanandi, is named as Jatadhari. This Jatadhari came to see Ramakrishna. He stayed with Ramakrishna. At that time, this Jatadhari had this boy, Ram Lalla, crawling Rama. He gave this Ram Lalla to Ramakrishna. It is told that Ram Lalla preferred to be with Ramakrishna. Okay. And Ram Lalla was always with Ramakrishna. Even if you go now to Dakshineshwaram, you can see that Ram Lalla also. That Ram Lalla, crawling Ram Lalla, always makes pranks with Ramakrishna, and Ramakrishna also was, throughout his life, he was always playing with this Ram Lalla. That's the Vatsalya Bhavam of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. So with that, now let us conclude this session. This kind of Vatsalya Bhavam can take us to caring, Vatsalya Bhava, caring, sharing tendencies, creativity, aesthetic sense, peace, love and harmony, cheerfulness, freshness, and above all, innocence. All these are the benefits of the practice of Vatsalya Bhava. Jai Sitaram.